Hi, everybody. Hi, Carolyn. Did you
We do
miss me?
I did. I do miss your hugs and just my love language is physical touch.
Uh,
Don't touch me though. Like if I don't know you, I don't want don't like that doesn't mean like
Physical
come.
touch from from people like me that you know.
Yes. And so for me,
Yeah,
I do. I miss your hugs when I see you. You know I'm very clingy to you once I see you.
yeah.
I get really
At
jealous
least I
if you're
have
like
enough.
talking. What?
At least I have enough body for you to cling on.
No, I love it. Yeah, there's no bones there. I love it. So we have a
You
new
bring the
theme
bones.
song, and
What?
I love it. It feels better to squeeze. We do have a new theme song. Okay, which I
Just a
mean,
little
like,
bit. 30
there's
seconds. Oh, it's on my headphones.
oh, okay. Well, basically, it goes something like "Na, na, 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 na," and we'll have it next time, and it's great. It is.
You're not hearing it.
It's cute. It
It's
sounds
so
like that.
good.
It's good. So basically, and good. I want to talk to you too about. Well, first of all,
What's
how are you
what's
doing?
going on with that shirt though? That red shirt you have on and looking amazing.
I don't love red as my color. I actually slept in it, so because it was wearing it yesterday.
You remind me of your cast picture for Survivor, your Baywatch moment.
That was just don't. I am okay with it, but like, did you like your picture?
I love my picture. Didn't you my catcher with my little pants and my little white pants showing some leg? I felt like I was everything. I was so happy. No, it was not my original outfit that I wore that I brought to the island for the press picture.
Mhm.
But when I opened my carry-on, I had that shirt on, and the wardrobe lady was like, "Oh my God, I love that." I was like, "I love it too." I wanted to play in the game with it, but I sent other clothes, and but they
I
picked
didn't
it, and
love it.
I know that you didn't love my cat shirt.
Well, I loved your cat shirt, but I didn't love my
Ah,
outfit. But it was COVID, and like again, it's like, what do you? It's
yeah,
Survivor. What am I gonna wear? And I just didn't remember like back in the day how they would do like, here's my sexy body and my bikini and stuff. It's kind of like
mm-hmm,
new era. They don't do that anymore. So I was shocked. I remember when I saw Claire with even like a little bit of like bikini, whatever. And obviously there's Sydney from 41 that
yeah,
stands out that had like the bikini. 'Cause they literally, like, don't do that anymore, and they straight up tell us,
no,
like, "You're not wearing your underwear." So, anyway, I just was like, "You know what? I whatever I wear, I wear." I wasn't it's not like I didn't care, but I was like, "What do I wear for this picture?"
and your picture was not good. I know. I'm sorry. Like your face looked humongous. Like your face is not that size. Why did they make you look like a bobblehead? Like
That's what
those
I'd
toys
like.
that go like.
Oh, see, it does.
You
You
look.
like it?
It blurs. Yeah. I mean,
And I know there's probably
I
gonna
don't
be
know how I would
comments.
feel about it. Yeah.
I know there will be comments, probably be people being like, "Carolyn, you look great," and blah blah blah. Again, I don't have low self esteem. Jam's not being mean to me because I was like, my face has never been like that. So I mean, whatever, it's all good. I'm
It looked like you
cute.
were. You were like so happy to be a survivor. But I think the problem with that picture is like the amount of hair in it. Like if you look at the where it
But my
parts, like where your forehead ends and the hair is like half the size of your head.
oh, okay, all right, that's a sign. Okay,
Whatever
so
it is.
anyways, we have, and we're gonna get into this episode because here's the deal. I really feel like we've been talking too much crap, maybe. And we're gonna, like, be on task today and really, like,
Should
dissect
we
this.
start with the episode and then talk about
No,
life?
no, because
No,
we're
that's too
really
soon. Okay.
or I mean, I don't really have anything, like, huge that's happened, but I do wanna say thank you for everybody who helped me watch the Canada Traitors, and I will say and I won't, like, spoil it. Should I not
By the
talk
time
about it?
people listen to this, they haven't seen it. Like if you haven't seen Traders Canada, skip 5 minutes.
All
That's
I
a
wanna
good
say is I like
spoiler
the new
thingy.
twist. I like the twist, or I like what they did with, adding $10,000 to the prize pot if you eliminate a traitor, if you catch a traitor. Love that. And then I love the fake out that's all
Amazing.
I wanna say about it. And I love the fake out at the beginning when they touch the faithful shoulders. So people like Omar goes in his confessional is like, "I'm a traitor!" And it's just funny. And it's actually They
That's
don't touch or the people that aren't touched, those are the ones that are the traitors. I thought Omer did awesome. Venus was so good. I haven't watched Canada Traitors before that. I didn't because it's too hard to freaking watch. It's to
I watched a
find.
little bit of the first season because I met some people when I went to the Survivor 45 premiere in Canada, and then I watched a little bit to get ready for my season of Traders, and it is hard to watch.
It's been great so far. So
Are you watching the Celebrity Traders UK?
I can only handle so much at once, and it's so much work just to even get.
It's so good. You
That's
need
what I
to
heard.
watch it.
'Cause won't that be, like, similar challenges to your season, correct? Or no? Yeah? Of course it will. Girl,
I
don't
can't
you
say
me,
anything.
because you know what? I made sure to watch this one before, season 4 or 3 or what season was I on? And so that one, the UK one, they did the same
Yeah.
challenges.
The regular UK is the same challenges before season. If you watch season 1, 2, 3, the challenges for season 1, 2, 3 are the same ones for season 1, 2, 3 of the US. Yes,
It
and
is the
then
same. So, yes,
but
I'm gonna watch
now,
it. So every
but
twist.
we can talk about it next
They
year.
yeah, please, but that's why they wait, I believe. That's why they wait to air it and to play it a year later or whatever,
Hmm.
so they, like, flop it. So, okay, I'll get a hold of those because I wanna know what challenges you have anyway or if there's any twists, because it's gonna be the same. It's true. Girl, I'm telling you, it's gonna be very similar. Yeah. Okay. Where'd you get that, Larry?
I'm showing Caroline my Survivor per Island mug that I drink coffee out every morning in
Where'd you
honor
get
of
that?
Sandra Diaz Twine, Queen Stays Queen. This is the
Where'd you get
original. I bought it back in the day in 2003 when the season came out.
Oh, we're gonna really dive into the episode. I know. I don't know because I'm bad with like the online pulse of things. I always have people who kind of tell me like, no, Carolyn,
Hmm.
don't say that because it's not the right time. So I
Hmm.
don't really ever know like what like I'm not very good with like the pulse of like the social media stuff, even though I am doing TikTok now consistently and I'm really proud of myself. Okay. Um
Amazing.
which good, I thought that TikTok was only like, lip singing and, like, I'm having fun on there. Okay, so
I
is
haven't
do
seen your TikTok. I really totally put my TikTok app on the second page of the phone, so I never open it unless somebody sends me a link. But I have to go and look at your TikTok. Like, what are you doing on your TikTok? Like,
I'm
posting
just
the same
posting.
stuff you post on stories, or
No,
what you
I'm
post on
just
the stories?
I'm just experimenting. I used to just never go on there because I was like, first of all, I'm too old for this shit. Second, like I thought it was all of those dances and like let's do the
Yeah,
TikTok. I am annoyed of like the TikTok
yeah.
shop stuff. Like it's too much like advertising. However, I'm just playing around and I'm having a good time. So add me on TikTok, girl. Or
I
what I
think I
was saying
have
is
you
I
on
don't know if
TikTok.
what?
I think I have you, so I'll go look for
Yeah,
you.
hit me up. So, I don't know if people always hate the season right when it airs or if that's just, like, the thing that everybody complains or, like, because I feel like when's the last New Era season that people have actually not, like, complained about? I really don't know.
I think every season people complain about everything. Maybe 45, they were like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing," because 44 was so good. Don't say that, Caroline. People are gonna
Yes, they do, and thank God we were able to be up next to 43. So, next to 43, yes, we are like, "Woo!" However, no.
But to me, I like an underdog story. So if Survivor is like about a dominating tribe that goes to the end and win, I don't like that season. If it's a
Wait,
season like our
oh,
season, or if it's a
yep.
season like ours, like underdog or like Kenzie that is an underdog, I think it's more fun to watch because you're like you have somebody to root for. Like if they do like this strong tribe that votes everybody out and they fake the story into like, oh my god, they're gonna break up now, it's gonna break up, and it never happens, then it's like an edited story to make it fun. But I think our season of us being able to take the strong people out, or Kenzie getting the strong people out, or other people that came out. I think I didn't watch Kyle's season a lot, but Rachel, I also feel like she got into her little thing with other people. But
Yes, it's not fun, but what's even worse for me, and this happened on 40 what's the season Mary was on with Nips?
48.
47.
Yeah, 48.
So 48, I felt like it was like there's so many opportunities, like, for people to just
Switch it
turn.
up.
Yes, and I just there's nothing that bothers me more than the bottom bitches going to the majority alliance, and it's like, you are literally like, "You're last, you're bottom." That's why I really appreciate I'm loving Sage she came in at the right time, right when other people were kinda sketched out by Shannon and is, like, getting on in there. So I oh my gosh, please make it. And it's so easy too. You have so many moments out there where it's like, am I not good enough? Do people like, I felt like that. You know how awkward? I was looking for a clip for a video yesterday, and I had to rewatch the encounter of me going up to Helen, and I'm like, "I
Was
can't."
bad.
It's just embarrassing. It's like, people like, it's embarrassing. I don't care. It's like you go up to people like, and and I even watching it back and I felt it out there. I'm like, I'm typically the weirdo. I'm typically like the freak. And she's like, "Oh no, Carolyn." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't handle this." Right. I'm like, "Yes, I am." But it's so hard to like force your way into places where you just
Yeah.
don't. Some people just do not vibe or it's true. It's am I right? It's hard sometimes. So
You're totally right. It's hard, yeah. But the thing is like how you handle it. Do you keep going forward and try to like keep work with that person that is obviously bullshitting you, or you just wanna go and find the other people that get you? And I think that's why you did so well, and I've connected with you in that case. Like I did understand who you were. You were a freak. You are a freak. We are freaks. But in comparison to like normal people out there, and it's true, it's not bad.
no,
But
I love it.
sometimes your
Please.
confidence, yeah. But when it's a bunch of them, your confidence is like it kind of you doubt it sometimes, but just have to
It
go along
sucks.
with it. It's like,
It
yeah.
it sucks. Or what you're saying? You were saying
Do you
what?
remember? It's like I compared a lot to like, I don't know at what point in your life you felt like you were pretty or you were enough. Do you remember that point in your life? Was it
Oh,
today when I saw you?
I have my
Because
moments.
I
'Cause
feel like
not even
when I
pretty ain't shit for me, like, it's more so,
yeah.
like, God, I felt pretty and knew I was like, good enough and blah, 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 but I was going through shit, so, like, there's plenty of times in my life, like, as far as good enough and, like, confident in myself, that was probably, like, mid-20s when I got sober and figured out, like, who I was, but then again, I would
Mm-hmm.
hit periods of, like, uncertainty or is this who I'm like, with changes in life and stuff. But it's like you go out there for me, it was like, I've done all this work on myself. I'm so proud of
Mm-hmm.
myself. And typically, people will meet me and be like, "Yeah, she's a little bit weird." But once they get to know me because I share so much, I open up so much, it's typically easier for me to connect with people. It was not
Mm-hmm.
like that out there. I felt like it was so surface level, and I get that not everybody wants to
Well,
share everything, all the talks about, cupcakes and what our favorite desserts were and shit. Like I it was very hard and I knew that people were bullshitting me. Everybody had this fake little like, "Oh no, Carolyn." And I just it drove me nuts. And what also drove me nuts was tribal when everyone was smiling. This is the truth. And part of it too, I will admit this, and you see this with Sage, and she's owning that, like, that's not her. She's not that type of person
yeah.
who can she's used to people kind of so it is, like, partially like a, "Screw you," people who can just do that, 100%. I felt like that. So, like, with tribal, I am not a eloquent speaker, never have been. I don't have, like, cute one-liners or analogies, and I felt this going into tribal when they'd call on me, and it'd be like, I just got so annoyed of the people that were so on and ready, and part of that was 100% like my own, like, insecurities, but I also knew that I didn't wanna sound like a polished princess, but it bothered me
Yeah.
when I would go to tribal and because it's not me.
But that was all going on in your head. I'm sure most of us, I felt not 100% like you did, but I didn't had no freaking idea what I was going to say. Like I literally went off other people's thing and whatever Jeff was asking, because Jeff is a good interview at a tribal. Like he knows what's going on and he knows like you're gonna deliver what he wants. So
What
I can
keyword
say that.
what he wants,
Eh,
and I feel like people have become too aware of that, and they come prepared with, like, "I'm gonna give him what I think he wants," and I think you were good at being, like, random and saying, like,
yeah,
I just wanna be cute," or, like like, you would say funny, like, stupid shit, like, it wasn't just, I'm in the bus and I'm the captain of the
yeah.
ship shit. That's all.
Girl, what
It's
about Sophie at Tribal saying the tsunami quote and the waves, and Jeff face is in total ecstasies with the
When was
metaphor of
this?
like Survivor is like a tribal. When Sophie with an eye, she was like Survivor is like waves.
Oh shit! I
There's
don't want to
some
go.
rough waves. There's some calf waves. We're not going. You already said about Sage. We're not going there. You don't want to talk
Wait,
shit about Sophie. It's not shit about Sophie. It's like the metaphor thing.
did
It's
I
just too
miss this
much. It
part?
is. It's a
Sophie, Miami,
tribal. It's
Sophie.
the last thing. Miami Sophie. The last thing anybody says before they go out to vote is Sophie goes like Survivor is like waves. There's strong waves, there's little waves, and some people are just chilling the waves and swimming. And once in a while there comes a tsunami, and the tsunami is so strong, and only the strong Survivor players are the strongest swimmers, and they go to the beach and they swim out to the shore and they're drinking pina coladas while their weak Survivor players drown. And that's how Survivor. And Jeff Face was like, give me more, Sophie, please give me
So,
more. And it was,
so FYI for
yeah,
future people, I think that if you're like impressing Jeff, you may be impressing Jeff, but it's like, have we not kind of realized by now, like if we're giving Jeff what he wants,
um,
I think that it's not always in line with what the fans want. And I'm not saying so. This isn't just about Sophie. This is people responding appropriately for how they think that they want him to, or you know what I mean? They want to make
yeah.
Jeff happy. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying Sophie's doing that. And I'm having a hard time talk about her because I like her, but
We're not saying anything bad. We're saying like you can say that same thing without being so cheesy. That's what we're
oh,
saying.
but my point is like, we as fans, when we go out there, want to like have Jeff like us and
Yeah.
think we're cute, but like people got like I think we all kind of know by now like it's not lining up with like you know what I'm saying? Am I making
I
sense?
know what you're saying.
But I love
You're
like
making sense in terms of, but if you
don't
want to get on, you want airtime and Jeff is on the production side, you need to like make him happy to get airtime. I get it. I get it.
and
I
people
remember
have
when people are doing that, and I feel like I did that, but not. I don't have that brain like you say of being like this poetic kind of person. I just say shit, and
I, I 100% did not do that. Would you say that I did?
I don't think you ever plan anything or were like rehearsed at all. Obviously,
No. And I'm not gonna lie,
but
sometimes I regretted it. Like, sometimes I was like, "Why did I do that?" Or, "This embarrassed me," or this, like and again, do you. I am not I do like a good analogy once in a while, and maybe part of
yeah,
that is me being no, actually, it's not. I can't stand them. I don't like analogies, but I don't what I'm saying is, like, I feel like it has changed, like, the show has that's, like, the part that doesn't feel authentic sometimes, is when and I'm not just simply speaking about Sophie, I'm not any like
yeah.
those moments that just don't feel authentic. I'm not saying that was one that didn't feel authentic. The moments where you just feel like it's just like a forced thing. Like when did this
Yeah.
like the Uncle Jeff thing? I don't want to hear Mr. Jeff and I don't want to hear Uncle Jeff either. It's like what? What is
Who's
this?
saying Uncle Jeff?
Isn't it Jawan?
Maybe I don't know. I never heard it.
Who
Maybe it
the
was last episode. I wasn't paying attention.
girl? You don't.
But
You're not
I get
like
what you're saying.
what?
You did not hear Sophie's metaphor, and now you're blaming me for not hearing Uncle Jeff's.
Because good, I was doing, like, a million things. Who
Me
was it
too.
who said Uncle Jeff? Yeah, Joanne, which I really here, I have a lot to talk about. Oh, and I don't wanna be negative either.
Go.
I prefer like I said, like, it's to me, the part like, the fascinating part about TV, but again, I get, like, I feel like this has been created by you have to be, like, super, super fan, you have to have a backstory, you have to be crying, like, all of that. It's just it's changed
Yeah.
stuff. I'm not just saying I don't read every comment or every, like, this is just how I feel. Okay, so we start the episode.
Such a good hostess.
I know, look at how on track I am. So
Oh my god.
we have Steve, okay? Steve is,
Yeah.
he's like he's sleepy, he's waking up, and he's like, he can't be bothered. Steve is his name, correct? Yes. Yes.
Correct. Yeah. NASA guy. Yeah.
Steve's all like, what he can't even believe that Shannon is waking him up to talk game. I'm like, "Girl, where do you think you are, and what the hell else do you have to do?" So I will come at him for that. Like, in my
Yeah.
I remember so many times too, like, Carson waking me up in the middle of the night and being like, Here, go look for the idol," or "Here, I think I saw someone doing this or that." I would
Yeah.
newsflash, like,
Yeah.
you want somebody
Yeah.
to, like, be cluing you in on the game, but that he's like, "But I guess the
Exactly.
game's" didn't he say something like, I guess the game is starting?" Girl, it has been started, like, where have you been? I
It's
don't
been
care.
10 days.
He said it's too
Yeah.
early for the game talk to be starting. Okay, so he
He
definitely is
said it
not
was too
winning.
early in the day because he also said he wanted a cup of coffee before this conversation.
Pro I will like, remember this, he will not win.
So, was it Shannon? Shannon wakes him up to talk about strategy. It's maybe he doesn't like it. He goes along, which as he should. He's annoyed by it. But I feel like the fact that I'm not loving how Shannon is going about things, but her suggestion of like doing a 2-2-2 little core that nobody knows about that protects each other, it is a good idea. I
Who's
mean,
yeah, yeah.
they don't need to be living against like they don't live to be living like together like this strong six. Like just have an agreement. Like Heidi and I had an agreement. I was like, we're not gonna be working together, but if my group says Heidi, I say no. If your group says Jam Jam, you say no. And
Yep.
that's you can have an agreement in the distance. That's good. But she clue in too many people. She needed to be making more tight. I
She
feel
did
that's the only
yes, I
thing.
100% agree, and then there's it's so like, when I watch this show, it's such a, like it's, like, almost like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it's like, okay, she's going around talking to people because that's, like, what you're supposed to freaking do. What the hell else are you supposed to do
Mm-hmm.
out there? I was begging people to talk to me. So, yes, she's just a little bit better at it socially, which, yes, is coming off as, like, she's too like, trying too hard or she's, relate like, because what? She's, like, talking about religion, and it's starting to make people uncomfortable where or talking about spirituality, so people are starting to wonder, like, "Is this genuine?" And I'm not gonna lie, when I watch her out there, I strictly which again, you could argue that this is okay because we're playing a game of Survivor. I wouldn't have been able to handle it, and
Mm-hmm.
I would have been crying, and I would have been like, "I thought we were best friends." However, I didn't have to play with her, so I just feel like she's going around I look at it as 100% game. Do I think she likes some of these people and stuff? Yeah, sure, but I don't I she's good at it though, and so they have a reason to be
Is
like, "Oh, no, you didn't." But also it's like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Walk around and talk to
it
people?
is. Yeah.
But I totally
Mm-hmm.
get where Sage is coming from, kind of that,
Yeah.
weirdo lurking in the background. That was me. I was like, "Can I, like, get oh, can I, like, talk to" like, on Tika, I felt so, like, oh, and so I get it, but it's like she's playing the damn game, and so "Oh, she's playing too hard." What the hell is she supposed to be doing?
But good for Sage for clocking it. Like that's what you loving about Sage. I agree with you. When you called me yesterday night, you were like, "Oh my god, I'm loving Sage." I was like, "I saw it this morning before doing this with you," and I was like, "I do love that she's clocking it. She waited for the right moment. She was not too aggressive. She read the room correctly, and she waited." Because her tribe hadn't lost yet, so she had no like point into stirring the pot. Like until that came for her. Like when Alex and Steve came to talk to her and told Sage, Hannah is saying your name. Is it Hannah? Sorry, no. Shannon is saying your name. That's when she was like, well, let me tell you something. And then after the journey, she has everybody talk in the little in the beach when they're talking about the journey and Shannon leaves. She goes like, did she told any of you that Rizzo has the idol and the advantage? So Sage knew exactly how to play and timed it really good. I like
I
it.
hope I like it. I 100%. What is hard for me is, first of all, there's 2 Sophies, okay?
Poor Sophie, the other Sophie, the IE, she only had one confessional today. I heard her voice for
Which
the first
one?
time today.
Which one?
The IE Sophie,
I
the
girl,
not Miami Sophie.
what tribe is IE on?
She was in the red tribe
But
with
what tribe is she
Savannah
on right now?
and
She's
Shannon.
so
She's in
so
Kellen now in the blue tribe.
with Shannon, Sage,
Shannon, Sage, Christina, Steve, Alex,
so they like
and I think yeah, no, that's it, 6.
That's first of all, Sophie, like, they all look like the Sophie, Sage, Sophie, IE, Sage, Shannon, they all look similar enough, okay? Like, when they were all comforting each other, like, I was like, "Which one is, like," and then I see a tattoo popping out. That's the only way I could identify her when they were in their cuddle. It's just like, I'm sorry, that's too many similar look like, good. They all so
Well, that's
Sophie
old school
so
Survivor. Everybody looked like each other.
are you serious? Okay, I don't like it. It's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
So okay, you're not playing hard enough, whatever. Um, so then we literally have Jawan, who's literally minding his own damn business. He's literally like what, chilling in the shelter, and you already
Yeah.
know that this guy is doing the most and trying a lot so that he is insecure at times, which I love. Again, the vulnerability and the because it's true. It's like you'd be lying if you were like, "Yeah, I'm feeling great out here all the time." What the hell's wrong? Remember when Danny tried to do that and he was
Mhm.
like, "I think by being this far along in the game, you should kind of know." And like, it's kind of like the people who show up to bat the first day they don't know, and then like by now though we should know how to play the game. He gave some analogy, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I liked the vulnerability. Okay. But Juwan questions himself and how he's speaking and how he's coming off and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, that this person already, he was the one who went to the journey, or what was the thing he went to where, and then he did it for the team advantage or the tribe advantage. This guy is trying.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah. I forgot
trying,
that.
and I don't understand what the hell is he doing wrong where he is looked at, like, especially by Savannah as, like, this, like and I know so Rizzo says this. Rizzo says, "I don't like, I get along with him. I think he's fine," or something,
Mhm.
but it's almost like, "Oh, he's just bothering me. He's everywhere. He's" I understand. I heard the
She's a
argument.
little bit of a mean girl. That's Savannah,
I
right?
I couldn't I was like, "He's just existing." Did he accidentally use
Yeah.
your bag to, like, girl,
You
and you
beg,
were
you beg,
or how do I say it?
girl.
Say it.
Beg, my
Is that
bag.
how do you say it?
That's how you sound in my bag. I mean, I have a accent. I just love how you say it because it looks like you're a little goat going like bag.
Everyone says that. Girl, I have a point to this. I'm proud of myself for having a point. No, I'm kidding. First of all, you were a clean freak, I feel like. You always smelt good. You
Yeah.
always wanted to, like, go wash your clothes, which was very manageable until we moved to beaches. So it's like and I first as me, I was like, "I'll poop my pants and it's fine." Um, we're on Survivor and, like, those those bags, they were dirty like, we're not I think that you kinda get
Yeah.
to a point in the game where, like, you're not clean. I know that you always tried to keep yourself clean, but it's like you're not going to keep stuff, like, perfect. I don't think that Juwan is, like, purposely I don't think that he's, like, purposely trying to take the water bottle or take the we would put little trinkets on our shit so we would
Mhm.
know whose was who, even though they are labeled, like, it's a CW, it has our initials.
Mhm.
But still, they all look the same. But I see Savannah's side too, where, yeah, that's annoying as shit. Like, I don't want you on my water bottle and taking, but
Yeah.
it was literally you see this person who is just trying so hard to like just fit into the group. No, he is not like creeping up on your conversations. He sleeping? He just so happened to be in the shelter. What is he supposed to walk
Yeah.
away when you enter the like, do you get what I mean? He was already in there. If
I
you want to
know.
have a private
Yeah.
conversation, go hide in the woods somewhere. I just feel like he's literally just existing. So then you hear at the and it breaks my heart and I just wish that he would team up with like who else are the freaks on this season? Go all team up against it. Like it pisses me off. So it's like he's trying really hard, but again, you can't control that where you fit in and where you don't. But I think it just I'm like, what is he doing other than literally existing and putting a stick? Oh God, like thank you for collecting wood, Joanne. Like, thank you. That's what I would have said.
That was Carolyn. Yeah.
Well, right? Or use my
Carolyn
bag
was the
too.
wood collector. You
Didn't
use
you?
your bag to carry all kind of shit, but you were also looking for idols, so maybe Savannah
And
has
I
a
found
point
it.
there. Like,
I'm girl,
yeah, you
yeah.
did.
But that's not annoying if you're looking for like, I get it, but like, I don't I just feel like he's
Yeah,
literally
I get.
existing.
Do you feel like maybe the producers are asking her a lot of those questions just to have some kind of like story to like edit? Do you think that's all she was talking about? Or do you think that was the most interesting thing she was saying about her tribe? Because I am not enjoying her point of view regarding her, like it's just coming out
It
as
it comes off as super fucking
mean.
mean, and I'm a bitch, like,
Yeah.
I'll be bitchy and I'll be
Yeah.
and again, I'm not but it's not even just like a mean, it's a energy of just like, um, "Why are you" like that type of person who's like, "Why are
Yeah.
you over here?" Or, "Why are" it's coming
Yeah,
off
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
is, like, I
you're not a cool kid. And coming from the two of us that are not maybe considered at first cool, even though we are fucking cool.
I'm cool,
It
but,
it
you know
is. Yeah, but a lot of people that are like, more of the norm, they look at us and they're like, why are they here? But once they get to know us, that's all they want to do is hang out with us.
exactly, like,
But
you try going back.
mm,
It just comes off, like, am I don't know what people are saying about this. Like, I feel like, for example, I don't get that vibe from Sophie I don't get that vibe, like, mean.
mhm,
I don't get that vibe
mhm,
from Rizzo, where Rizzo is like and even
yeah.
Sage, like, yes, Sage is doing things such as, like or, like but I don't get
I love that.
I don't get, like, this vibe of, like I get, like, somebody who obviously has some insecurities and is open about that and feels like she doesn't fit in and try you know what I'm saying? I just like, what the hell is Jawan doing other than collecting sticks and putting it in the wrong bag and, like, you just don't like him? He's not creeping on every
Yeah.
conversation, like, get over yourself. I don't feel like that's I feel bad for that guy at this point.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but the way I feel like if you think a little bit about the edit, I was like, I feel like Joanne and Savannah at some point moving forward, that vote, whatever happens between them, is gonna breaks up the red tribe, and I feel like they're just setting it up, right?
But
Is that too obvious? But
no, if that's of course I would think so, but I didn't know if he'd go home last night. I thought he might.
yeah,
I
I
thought he
wish he
would.
had, not because I don't like him, but because I would like have to like keep Jason around. I love Jason. I love the puzzle of Jason. He's like I love watching him play as an alternate. Like it was cool to see him like get the opportunity, and I feel like he had more to give. I don't know.
I don't. Like he there's plenty of alternates on this cast, and I want to see what Jawan does. I just hope that he breaks free from the people that clearly are not. He's never going to be in the top from. That's what is there's, and that's what like happened with Mary from
Maybe
whatever
that's
season.
what's happened. It's not the
What?
red tribe going against Joan. It's Joan going against the red tribe because they are like pushing him around. Maybe that's what's happened
Not yet, and
next.
I can't see it happening. Did it happen? Look at last season. Look at season 40 Nips, whatever that was. It's like, go do
Yeah,
something. Go do something else. But again,
yeah,
and you don't know unless you're out there and all that bullshit. Yeah, good. But I do. I at this point, the only one deserve. I shouldn't say this soon, should I? What episode is this?
yeah. Go for it.
The only
Episode
one who
5.
deserves to win up until this point, I would say, is who? Who do you think is the only one on this season who deserves to win right now?
I always been saying Sophie with an I,
Yeah,
but
Sophie
I
with an
feel like
I.
I love Sage. Yeah, but also
Yeah,
love
but
Sage. I
Sage
feel like Sophie with an I. I
Sophie with an
DM
I.
Sophie with an I, and I was like, "You are the star of season 49, girl. She's doing great."
And I know we're only what? Was this the 4th episode?
5th.
Girl. Okay, so I know we're only on episode 5. At this point in the game, if we were to be like, "All right, we're into the 5th episode, who's gonna win?" She should win 100%. Good.
Yeah, she
Like,
has the
who
best
else
story
is
so
like
far. It's like, do you remember Denise on Philippines? Like Lucy, she
Yep,
went to every single tribal council. That was good.
it's
That's the kind
good,
of
good.
story I watch. I went to every tribal council except 2 on our season. I like.
Speaking from the truth, like, when you had to go and you keep fighting, for those votes, I felt so just like when we had those tribals where we weren't even or we had the
Yeah,
tribal where we weren't even a part of it, we had the merge where you know what I'm saying? The fake merge shit.
I
So it
was
was
part of it. I was part of it. Yeah,
but then but there
I
was
was a
so I
risk.
felt like
Yeah.
the first few votes of the merge were just bullshit. Um, and I feel
The
like
first
when
few
you're
votes of the merge, Caroline, where I was the second option, so it was not bullshit. It was
or
either
no,
me or the
no
person that left.
and I couldn't do shit. So
Yeah.
I'm mainly talking about the one where we're watching from afar. Like, what
Yeah.
is this? I
You
hate
were
it.
watching for afar me. Yeah, you were crying. And then
Yes.
Matt left instead of me. Yeah.
It was awful, and I just feel like you having, like, experienced that, having to, like, fight for your like, come on, that's way more of a story than somebody who was just sitting on their ass. I don't care because there's something different about going to trial because that means you have to fight for yourself when you have to be the one
Yeah.
to get saved and survive another day. Other people ain't doing that yet. Anyways, so I wanna talk about I wanna talk about the journey too, because 'cause we're staying on track too, and we are
Yes.
literally, like, an analysis.
Woo! We are getting better. I don't know what
I
we
don't
had for breakfast today, Carolyn, but it's working.
I don't wanna do this all the time though, talking like this. Sometimes I do wanna be a little bit wild. I can't do but I had a
Yeah.
lot to say this time. Um, I wanna talk about the journey.
My God, those sandbags, I would have died. But I love, what are you going to talk about it? How they pick? Because MC right away said her and they said yes. And then that other tribe had, Jason wanted to go because he was on the bottom of the tribe. And then Savannah said, I'll go. And then Mate said, I'll go. And it was Shawan, your man, the one that came up with the idea of the rocks and putting the one on top and giving it to Nate.
Lauren did
Kudos,
that.
Shawan. Good job.
Lauren did that
Yes.
from our season, yeah. So that was awesome. I here's what
Describe
bothered
describe what Lauren did. I don't remember. It was the
I
stick,
don't
right?
either.
But what?
It was
No, it was she picked the rocks, and she knew the shape of the rock, and
yeah,
she picked it. Yeah, yeah.
that.
That's good.
So, basically, we're heading into the journey, okay? And first of all, like this is a problem. If you literally have MC who is heading into the journey and doesn't even have a vote, only to go to the journey to possibly lose her vote, what the heck? Like that's too.
Again,
Then
yeah.
you really know that too much is going on when that is happening. So what's like?
Hmm.
Is this going to cancel each other out? Like you lost your vote and you're going to lose your vote again? What is going on? What is
Hmm.
happening? But because they didn't get the reward, then or they didn't even get to the treasure box or whatever, what happened? Like so because Nate had distracted her. So then there was no risk, right? Or
Exactly.
something?
So they had to work together to put the bags on the other side with a time limit on the sand clock. And they were working together. And in the middle of it, they saw the second note underneath the sandbags that said that there was an advantage out there. But if somebody go ahead and found the advantage, if some like they were risking like the other person that didn't have an advantage losing their vote. So Nate convinced her MC because he knew that MC was gonna be way better looking at the advantage out there to just let's just move all the bags and leave one little bag very close to the end just in case we don't have enough time and we can go for it together to look for the advantage. But it was so tiny what they show. So I think it was a really good move by Nate just to convince MC, let's just get our votes back because getting that advantage and one of us getting fucked over is not worth it. Which
But she
I would
knew.
have loved to see. She need, yeah, she figured it out, but it's a good friend to have.
No, I just feel like it would have been nice, like, if she was like, "Screw this, he's trying to screw me, and I'm gonna go grab that thing." Anyway, because that's fun. Yeah, I thought that was just, like, a little weird that, like, literally, like, she already lost her vote and now is gonna, like, potentially could lose her vote again, like, this is too much, like, we're doing too much at this
It's
point.
too
It's
much.
true. It's too many, like, girl.
But it was it
So
was
that
it was a good Nate MC bonding.
yes, yes, but do you think that's gonna matter at the merge?
I feel like anything matters. Anything matters because you hated Danny and Brandon when you came back from your journey, so that matter. You
Good point.
were a lady with a wrath. You had in mind what you wanted to do, and you did not let that dog die, like that bone go, or whatever the phrase
It
and the
hurt.
metaphor is. You were like, yeah, I
It
love it though.
hurt. It hurt on a human level, and that's where,
Yeah,
like, it's so much deeper than that, and again, like, you go on the show and you just imagine, like, I'm gonna pig out on a journey, and you have people like, it's embarrassing as shit. So maybe I
yeah,
understand why people play it up for the camera and try to be cool and be like a Jeff Cutie Pie because it's embarrassing as shit when you're a freak and you're out there and people treat you like a weirdo. So, I don't know, me like, it's true. Like, I get
yeah.
why people, like, try to be a ugh. Anyway, and good, Danny, don't you ever. remember when he was like,
Well,
"Carolyn, I did ask you about your tattoos. I
he
did
was
ask
so
you."
clueless. Oh my
I
god.
didn't I
He
tell
was
you
so
he
dumb.
called
He's
like,
a great person. He's a beautiful human being, but not good on Survivor. Sorry.
"Girl," but he called me after and was like, "Carolyn, you know that I asked you about your tattoos." "Girl, no, you did not. No, you did not. You didn't." And it's like, what, like, they literally treated me like I didn't even exist, like I was already it hurt, like, I cried the whole way back in the boat, like, in that boat, and I remember just being so effing embarrassed, like, what, like, not
Yeah.
what's wrong with me, but I felt just like, I'm literally like, "This is gonna air on TV. It's just gonna show me
Yeah.
being effing ignored by 2 dudes, like, this sucked, like, thanks." Oh, anyway.
But thank you for that happening because you came back right to my arms again, and I was like, "Yeah, baby,
I
welcome
girl,
back. Where have
I
you
would've
been, Caroline?" Is what I
I would've
said.
girl, I would've anyway, cause like, Josh, like, girl.
Have you seen mukbang? A mukbang
No,
video?
no, what is it called?
Mukbang is like people eating, like ASMR, but people eating. They were talking about that in the episode.
I don't
You've
remember that
never
part.
seen it? They
Mm-mm,
were talking about it in the Yellow Tribe. But I
I don't
was, yeah.
remember.
Apparently, it's like some kind of trend people watch on online, and it's like instead of ASMR where they do like the nails and go like this, it's like they are eating in the car, and it's like the fried chicken, like Sophie with and I was saying
Yes!
it.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that from the
have you
episode,
seen
but I
it?
yes, and I don't get it. I don't wanna
I don't get it. I think it's a skinny. I think it's that skinny people. I know you're skinny, but you're a healthy eater. I think it's somebody that don't eat and they have to control themselves. They like watching other people eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to watch people eat. I do all the eating myself.
what is the
Back season. So
ew.
the journey came back. It's when well after the journey that Sage tells everybody that Rizzo has an idol, which is good. I like that.
I did too.
So I love that Sage is playing along with Shannon, and Shannon is like, "Oh my God, this girl has not talked strategy with me at all. She's dumb." Blah blah blah. And she didn't say she was dumb, but Sage said, "I love when people think I'm dumb," and I was like, "Yes,
Yes,
I
get it,
love when people
girl.
think I'm dumb," and you are like that too. Like you think I'm dumb, love it. I'll show
Love
you at
it.
the end who's dumb. And then the chicken.
There's certain people that, like, you just can't like, I would never be able to do that. I couldn't. I would cry my like, I am the type, again, who can't even harm I rescued
Yeah.
ants, like,
You rescue ants.
it's
Oh my God. You rescue ants?
that was
How?
it's a long story, but basically, they were in a pool, and, like, I
Is
would
it a
just
metaphor or is it
no, I
is it a
rescued ants.
metaphor?
I
Is it
don't
true?
anymore. I'm over it because they've literally, like, taken over my house. Anyways, but I used to rescue them. I don't anymore, okay? My point is, like, I get it, and I think that that was such a real moment of them, like, coming together and, like, comforting, and I think Alex did a good job of just describing that, like, this was hard, and this is not something that I would typically do, and of course, we're hungry, we're starving, but it's a hard thing, and I'm like, they had to do it.
It is. I would have done it. I would have killed the chicken probably. I would have not have felt good about it. But I did study culinary arts, so I'm good at, butchering different kinds of animals. So I would probably just go there. I know you would have died. You would have been like that girl from Edge of Extinction. What's her name?
Wendy,
The one with the blue hair, Wendy. Oh
Wendy.
my God, you would have been Wendy. You would have been Wendy. Like, don't
I don't
kill
think
them.
it's didn't they didn't what's the last season they've actually killed a chicken on? And I get it, like, you're
I
starving.
think they gave them chicken last season. They gave them chicken last season or the season before.
Yeah, didn't they just eat the eggs though or something?
I don't know.
Either way, it's hard, and I felt for them. So, I wanna know your opinion, and we're gonna end at this.
Yes.
So they're all at the they're all at tribal. I think that this is what people mean. I've heard this, I've felt this. It's you know how it's kind of like let us it's kinda like if you go up to somebody if I were to go up to you and I would be like, "Hey, I'm a really great person and I'm feel like" or, "I'm this, I'm like, here, let me just show you with my actions," or, "Let me just show you with" or, "Hey, how about just, like, us watching this show naturally? We
Hmm.
are gonna put 2 and 2 together that, like, this is what's happening," or that not being given food you are hungry or not. You know what I'm saying? We can see and feel the struggle without saying it or announcing it. And I guess it's like that, not the whole tribal of or the beginning of the tribal, this is what just kinda bothered me a little is "You don't understand how hard this is," but it was just so much of it, like, of how
What
hard
are you
this
saying, Carolyn? Like when you rewatch this part, I was like, you did not say shit for the last 30 seconds. Yeah, you're like, the thing is, when you go into tribal culture, on the things like I lived there, but you live it, so you understand. People say, and then you didn't say shit in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think I must be trying to be too nice. Sir, I'll just keep I'll just get to the point.
Just say it as it is. Just
Just
say it
say
as
how
it
it is.
is.
But no, what I was saying is now I forgot. What did I write? Like,
Something.
girl, you know what I'm talking about. There's this like constantly hearing how hard it is. We know that you're hungry. We
I think
know you.
they're overdoing it. They're overdoing it with the editing. Like, okay, stop saying Survivor is hard. If people don't believe it's hard, then them, right? We know it's hard. Go out there and play. Is that what you're saying? Like, stop putting in the story. Oh, it's like it's so hot. It's like so foggy in my mind. Like, we get it. It's hard. It's Survivor. Like, there's no point on like just
At this point, the only one who can be complaining is Sophie for going to every tribal and being tired
yeah,
and being other
yeah,
than that, I feel like good. And I'm not saying it's again, it is okay to say how you're feeling. It's that mixed with the food and I'm starving and I have no energy
yeah,
and I will say this to like feed these people. I don't think that and they do eat on Australian Survivor and they obviously used to eat
yeah,
on Survivor and I'm not saying eat these like huge amounts of food. You don't need to be given like these huge amounts of food. You're not gonna be usually good on TV if you literally have
yeah,
no energy to function. So I feel like it's just
yeah,
smarter to just go back to, like, get a little bit of each tribe get their rice, and that's
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? No negotiations, no
I said it. I get
bullshit.
it.
Here, just eat so you actually have a good personality and can function. It's not to me, it's not enjoyable to watch people who are starving. I don't care. That's not like, "Starve them some more." No, you can't function like that. It's not good TV to
Yeah.
starve, and I know we wanna, like, "This is so hard." Of course this show is hard. Yes, but, like, we don't need to make it even, like I feel like that was, like, a way to, like, justify and then add all these twists, like, to justify, like, shortening the days, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that somebody is starving. Like, feed
Crazy.
them.
I know what you're saying. I, from my point of view, no food for anyone is Survivor. You're on it. You decided to be on it. You're not gonna die, unless you get bitten by a poisonous snake. But
That's so
I was fat. I was fat. So all the skinny people were suffering. I was doing amazing. I was like, I don't want any rice. Them all.
well, girl, you don't feel like the not eating wasn't hard?
It is Survivor. Like I get annoyed with the fact that they just keep repeating it, and that's it. Like, stop saying it. We know what it is. But
That's all I'm saying is we
I do get the point. Like, the game would be maybe more harder if everybody was a little bit more focused. But that's part of the game.
and that's what I'm saying is I don't really want it to be. Give us some damn food. Anyway,
Yeah.
any closing
Anyway,
thoughts?
next episode is gonna go back to 3 tribes. They have never done this on Survivor New Era, right?
Wait,
Go
what?
down to 2. They're going back to 3. Yes,
Where'd you
girl. They're going
did
to
they
3 again. Yeah, on the previews. On the previews.
why are they going back to 3?
I think it's because they're trying to save Sophie. Because if that tribe loses again, they're gonna lose Sophie. So I think production is doing it to save Sophie. That's my opinion.
Good, right? If that's what
It's a
needs
good.
to be
It's a
done.
good. Yeah, because if that tribe goes back there again, they're gonna vote her out because those people are not gonna split up to save her.
You think so?
So unless it's like
I
Shawan versus Sophie, and then they vote Shawan off to keep Sophie.
girl, please, you think that Sophie's
But
going over Jawan?
I feel like Rizzo and Nate are gonna convince Savannah not to take out Jawan because they know that Sophie is gonna be closer to Savannah, so it's better for them to get Sophie out and keep Savannah closer to them.
Wow, so we're making all this up. We have or no, as far as, like, we don't know what's gonna happen, that makes sense, though. You almost had me convinced that that's literally what's gonna happen. Did you get to see the episode already?
Do you have your Halloween costume ready for next week? I have mine.
What are you gonna be? Oh, yeah, you get all into it. I dress up so much during the year that it's kinda Halloweenish that, like, for this year too, it's cold here. It's
You
cold.
no, no, in Puerto Rico, we celebrate Halloween just like you do, but the thing is, like, my salon, Miranda Beauty, in Ashford Avenue in Condado, we are celebrating the 30th anniversary. It's on
Oh.
Halloween every year, so it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I love
So
it.
what are you
You
this
know,
year?
I used to do drag before. I've done custom as Storm from X-Men, Ursula from Little Mermaid. I did the genie from Aladdin 2 years ago. I've done Pamela Anderson. I've done a Hooters server. I've done I've done all kind of stuff. This year I'm gonna be more comfortable because I have to work a lot, but it's gonna be
You're
very
not telling
simple. But I think I'm gonna look cute.
you won't tell me
No,
what it is?
should
You
I?
literally won't tell.
It's a Disney character.
Who? Anyway.
But you do sound like an owl when you say "whoo," and then you
Who?
make all this face when you do it.
Good.
Yeah, no, but you need to be a character. It cannot be like a story of your imagination stuff. It's a costume. It's not you being crazy. It's Halloween costume party event.
No, it's me being crazy. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna crawl into our holes now. Thank you.